I don't know how many of y'all have received additional communication on points and data and statements that Santee Cooper has put out. We received a Clemson Economic Associates study review, one from the Palmetto Policy Institute, and two from the South Carolina Small Business Chamber of Commerce and the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce, one entitled No Longer an Asset, How Santee Cooper is Failing South Carolina. And then this one that I found specifically compelling, 15 Falsehoods, Separating Fact from Fiction and Selling Santee Cooper, again from the South Carolina Small Business Chamber of Commerce and the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce. As Santee Cooper has reached out to members of the General Assembly stating that facts, and in fact stated in front of this committee, that facts and points that have been made were in fact misleading or misrepresented, I would ask that Santee Cooper, and I believe there's a representative from Santee Cooper here, please respond in writing. These are basic groups, not normal groups that we see. And when somebody puts out a statement that says 15 falsehoods, separating fact from fiction and selling Santee Cooper, I think that's something that we need some additional, very concrete explanation. Are these statements correct or incorrect? Because I don't see these two groups sallying forth into this fight unless they feel like there's something that they need to be discussing. So that's just me. Again, I'm sort of dovetailing on what Representative Cobb Hunter said a couple of weeks ago. Let's try to separate the fact from the fiction. And so that's what I'd like to do if that's possible. At this point, if there are no other comments or questions, I would like to turn it over to Steve Davidson to walk through the legislation. And I would ask that if we could, we confine our questions just to the legal ramifications of this legislation, because while we have voted on this bill before, it is a complicated bill. So if there are no objections, I would like to proceed with that. Yes, ma'am. There were actually three groups that responded: the Palmetto Promise Institute, Clemson, and then two from the South Carolina Small Business Chamber of Commerce and the Gullah Geechee. So there are four separate, three emails, and a brochure.